Imagine standing on the edge of a great mystery, a journey that promises to reveal not just the secrets of the universe but the inner depths of your own soul. This is the path of the Dasha Mahavidya, the 10 great wisdoms of the divine feminine. These 10 forms of Goddess Shakti, fierce and compassionate, embody the cosmic forces that shape the universe. But more than that, they reveal the hidden layers of our existence. From life and death to love, wisdom and liberation. The question is, are you ready to explore the ultimate truth? The Dasha Mahavidya, or 10 Great Wisdoms, is a mystical concept in Hindu philosophy. These 10 goddesses represent not just individual deities, but cosmic forces that govern the universe and our own spiritual evolution. From the terrifying Kali, who represents time and dissolution, to the benevolent Kamala, who represents prosperity and abundance. They embody the full spectrum of life's experiences. The Mahavidyas trace their origin to Goddess Sati, the wife of Shivji. Legend says that in a moment of divine transformation, when Sati wished to block Shiva's departure after a disagreement, she transformed herself into 10 formidable forms. Each form was a manifestation of the power of the divine feminine, offering a lesson not only for Shiv but also for humanity. These forms are not just expressions of anger or defiance. They embody profound cosmic energies that encompass the highs and lows of life. From the terror of destruction to the joy of creation. They teach us that both light and darkness are essential parts of the universal balance. And each goddess provides guidance on how to navigate the intricacies of existence. The first and most well-known of the Mahavidyas is Kali, the goddess of time, destruction, and transformation. But Kali is not just a goddess of death. She is a powerful force of renewal. Kali teaches us that destruction is necessary for new beginnings. She urges us to confront our fears, especially the fear of death and the unknown. In Kali's embrace, death is not the end. It is the beginning of transformation. Following Kali is Tara, the goddess who rescues us from the storms of life. Where Kali destroys, Tara saves. Tara is often seen as the protector, the one who guides us through difficult times. She is the embodiment of compassion and wisdom, helping us navigate through suffering and confusion. With Tara, the path to liberation becomes clearer. Tripura Sundari, also known as Shotshi, is the goddess of supreme beauty and the harmony of the universe. She represents the perfect blend of spiritual and material beauty. Tripura Sundari is not just a symbol of physical beauty. She represents the beauty of balance. The balance between our spiritual aspirations and our worldly desires. She teaches us that true beauty lies in harmony and that when we align ourselves with the divine, we radiate that beauty in every aspect of our lives. As the embodiment of the entire cosmos, Bhuvneshwari holds the universe in her vast embrace. She is the goddess of space, the one who creates and sustains everything. Bhuvneshwari shows us the infinite potential that lies within each of us. She reminds us that we are not separate from the universe but part of its grand design. In her teachings, we learn that our lives are interconnected, and every action we take resonates through the fabric of creation. Bhairavi is the warrior goddess, fierce and unstoppable. She represents the power of discipline and the relentless pursuit of truth. Bhairavi teaches us that on the path of spiritual growth, we must have the courage to face challenges head-on. She embodies the spirit of discipline, showing us that the battle is not external but within ourselves. With her guidance, we can conquer our inner demons and emerge victorious. One of the most striking figures among the Mahavidyas is Chinnamasta, the goddess who holds her own severed head. Her image is shocking, but her message is profound. Chinnamasta symbolizes the sacrifice of the ego. Her message is clear. True power comes when we let go of our attachment to the self. She teaches us that in surrendering our personal desires, we open ourselves to a higher spiritual truth. Dhumavati is the goddess of poverty, suffering, and the void. She is the widow, the one who represents loss and the darker side of existence. Dhumavati teaches us to accept the inevitable losses in life. She shows us that even in the darkest moments, there is wisdom to be found. By embracing the void, we can find clarity and peace in the face of suffering. Baglamukhi is the goddess who silences enemies and controls speech. Her power lies in stillness and the mastery of words. Baglamukhi teaches us the importance of silence and the power of restraint. In a world filled with noise and distraction, her wisdom reminds us that true strength often lies in holding back, in choosing our words carefully, and in knowing when to speak and when to remain silent. Matangi is the goddess of inner wisdom and the arts. She is the patron of music, learning, and creativity. Matangi encourages us to express our inner truth through creativity. She teaches us that wisdom is not just about intellectual knowledge, but about tuning into our inner voice and expressing it in the world. Finally, we come to Kamla, the goddess of wealth and prosperity. As the tantric form of Lakshmi, Kamla represents both material and spiritual abundance. Kamla teaches us that true wealth is not just measured in material possessions, but in the richness of spirit. She reminds us that when we live with purity and devotion, abundance flows naturally into our lives. Together, let's continue exploring the ancient wisdom of the divine feminine. Each goddess represents a different aspect of life, from destruction and creation to silence and expression, from suffering and loss to abundance and joy. By understanding the teachings of these goddesses, we learn to embrace the complexity of life. The Dasha Mahavidya teaches us that the divine feminine is multifaceted, fierce and compassionate, destructive and nurturing, mysterious and wise. Through them, we can find the wisdom to navigate the challenges of life and discover the deeper truths of existence. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Dasha Mahavidya. If this exploration resonated with you, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Together, let's continue exploring the ancient wisdom of the divine feminine.